Question 1. When should you signal before making a turn? A. At least 50 feet before the turn. B. At least 100 feet before the turn. C. At least 150 feet before the turn. Answer. B. At least 100 feet before the turn. You should signal your intention to turn at least 100 feet before the turn, giving other drivers enough time to react to your movements. Question 2. At an intersection with a stop sign, you must A. Yield the right-of-way to vehicles already in the intersection. B. Stop and then proceed when it is safe to do so. C. Slow down and then proceed when it is safe to do so. Answer. B. Stop and then proceed when it is safe to do so. At an intersection with a stop sign, you must come to a complete stop and proceed only when it is safe and you have the right of way. Question 3. The legal blood alcohol concentration, or BAC, limit in Hawaii for drivers over the age of 21 is A. 0, 8%, B. 0, 10%, C. 0, 5%. Answer. A. 0, 8%. In Hawaii, the legal BAC limit for drivers over the age of 21 is 0, 8%. Driving with a BAC higher than this limit is considered driving under the influence, DUI. Question 4. When driving at night, you should use your high beams. A. When there are no oncoming vehicles. B. When driving in foggy conditions. C. Only when driving on highways. Answer. A. When there are no oncoming vehicles. Use your high beams when there are no oncoming vehicles to help you see further down the road. Be sure to switch to low beams when you see oncoming traffic to avoid blinding other drivers. Question 5. When parallel parking, you should position your vehicle. A. At least 6 inches from the curb. B. At least 12 inches from the curb. C. At least 18 inches from the curb. Answer. B. At least 12 inches from the curb. When parallel parking, your vehicle should be positioned within 12 inches of the curb. This helps ensure that your vehicle is not obstructing traffic and allows for safe passage of other vehicles. Question 6. If an emergency vehicle with its lights and sirens on is approaching from behind, you should A. Pull over to the right and stop. B. Speed up and try to get out of the way. C. Stop in the middle of the road. Answer. A. Pull over to the right and stop. When an emergency vehicle is approaching, you should pull over to the right side of the road and come to a complete stop, allowing the emergency vehicle to pass safely. Question 7. When driving in rainy or wet conditions, you should A. Increase your following distance. B. Brake harder than normal. C. Drive at the same speed as you would in dry conditions. Answer. A. Increase your following distance. When driving in wet conditions, increase your following distance to account for reduced visibility and longer stopping distances. Question 8. When approaching a school bus with flashing red lights, you must A. Stop and wait for the lights to stop flashing. B. Pass the bus cautiously. C. Honk your horn to alert the bus driver. Answer. A. Stop and wait for the lights to stop flashing. When a school bus has flashing red lights, it indicates that children are getting on or off the bus. You must stop and wait for the lights to stop flashing before proceeding. Question 9. When making a right turn, you should A. Signal at least 100 feet before the turn. B. Signal at least 50 feet before the turn. C. Signal immediately before the turn. Answer. A. Signal at least 100 feet before the turn. When making a right turn, it's important to signal your intentions early to give other drivers enough time to react. Question 10. When two vehicles arrive at an uncontrolled intersection at the same time, who has the right of way? A. The vehicle on the left. B. The vehicle on the right. C. Neither vehicle. Answer. B. The vehicle on the right. At an uncontrolled intersection, the vehicle on the right has the right of way. Question 11. True or false? If your vehicle starts to skid, you should turn your steering wheel in the direction of the skid. Answer. True. If your vehicle starts to skid, Turn your steering wheel in the direction of the skid to help regain control. Question 12. In Hawaii, a child under the age of blank must be secured in an approved child safety seat. A. 4. B. 6. C. 8. Answer A. 4. In Hawaii, children under the age of 4 must be secured in an approved child safety seat. Question 13. When are you allowed to pass another vehicle on the right? A. When the vehicle ahead is making a left turn. B. When the vehicle ahead is making a right turn. C. When the vehicle ahead is stopped at an intersection. Answer A. When the vehicle ahead is making a left turn. You may pass another vehicle on the right if it is making a left turn and there is enough room for you to do so safely. Question 14. When approaching a roundabout, you should A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. B. Enter the roundabout without stopping. C. Stop before entering the roundabout, even if there is no traffic. Answer A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. When approaching a roundabout, yield to traffic already in the roundabout and enter when it is safe to do so. Question 15. True or false? It is legal to use a cell phone while driving in Hawaii. Answer. False. It is illegal to use a handheld cell phone while driving in Hawaii. You must use a hands-free device to make calls while driving. Question 16. When following a motorcycle, you should A. Maintain a greater following distance than for other vehicles. B. Follow closely to help protect the motorcyclist from wind. C. Pass the motorcycle as quickly as possible. Answer A. Maintain a greater following distance than for other vehicles. Motorcycles can stop more quickly than other vehicles, so maintaining a greater following distance is important for safety. Question 17. The minimum speed on Hawaii interstate highways is blank miles per hour. A. 35. B. 40. C. 45. Answer B. 40. The minimum speed on Hawaii interstate highways is 40 miles per hour, unless otherwise posted. Question 18. True or false? You must stop for a pedestrian in a crosswalk. Answer. True. You must stop for pedestrians in a crosswalk and allow them to cross the street safely. Question 19. When driving in a work zone, you should A. Slow down and be prepared for sudden stops. B. Speed up to get through the area quickly. C. Maintain your normal speed. Answer A. Slow down and be prepared for sudden stops. When driving in a work zone, slow down, be alert, and be prepared for sudden stops or changes in traffic patterns. Question 20. When driving in fog, you should use A. Low beam headlights. B. High beam headlights. C. Parking lights. Answer A. Low beam headlights. When driving in fog, use your low beam headlights to increase visibility and avoid blinding other drivers. Question 21. True or false? You must signal when changing lanes. Answer. True. You must signal your intention to change lanes to give other drivers enough time to react to your movements. Question 22. When parking uphill with a curb, you should turn your wheels. A. Away from the curb. B. Toward the curb. C. Parallel to the curb. Answer. A. Away from the curb. When parking uphill with a curb, turn your wheels away from the curb so that if your vehicle rolls backward, the tires will come into contact with the curb and stop the vehicle. Question 23. When parking downhill with a curb, you should turn your wheels. A. Away from the curb. B. Toward the curb. C. Parallel to the curb. Answer B. Toward the curb. When parking downhill with a curb, turn your wheels toward the curb so that if your vehicle rolls forward, the tires will come into contact with the curb and stop the vehicle. Question 24. The maximum speed limit on most Hawaii freeways is blank miles per hour. A. 55. B. 60. C. 65. Answer A. 55. The maximum speed limit on most Hawaii freeways is 55 miles per hour unless otherwise posted. Question 25. True or false? When driving, you should have both hands on the steering wheel. Answer: true. To maintain proper control of your vehicle, keep both hands on the steering wheel, ideally at the 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock positions. Question 26. When entering a freeway, you should: A. Yield to traffic already on the freeway. B. Stop and wait for a gap in traffic. C. Drive slowly and merge when there is a gap. Answer: A. Yield to traffic already on the freeway. When entering a freeway, you must yield to traffic already on the freeway and merge when it is safe to do so. Question 27. When you see a no passing zone sign, it means: A. You can pass only if there is no oncoming traffic. B. You can pass only if the road ahead is clear. C. You cannot pass under any circumstances. Answer: C. You cannot pass under any circumstances. A no passing zone sign indicates that passing is not allowed in that area due to limited visibility or other hazards. Question 28. True or false? If a traffic light is not working, you should treat the intersection as a four-way stop. Answer: true. If a traffic light is not working, treat the intersection as a four-way stop and proceed when it is your turn and it is safe to do so. Question 29. When you see a yield sign, you should: A. Slow down and be prepared to stop if necessary. B. Come to a complete stop and wait for traffic to clear. C. Maintain your speed and merge with traffic. Answer: A. Slow down and be prepared to stop if necessary. When you see a yield sign, slow down and be prepared to stop for other vehicles or pedestrians, and proceed when it is safe to do so. Question 30. When making a left turn, you should: A. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. B. Turn immediately without waiting for a gap in traffic. C. Make a wide turn to the right before turning left. Answer: A. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. When making a left turn, you should yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians and proceed only when it is safe to do so. Question 31. True or false? It is legal to make a U-turn at an intersection with a no U-turn sign if there is no traffic. Answer: false. It is illegal to make a U-turn at an intersection with a no U-turn sign, regardless of traffic conditions. Question 32. When you see a solid yellow line on your side of the road, it means: A. You may pass if there is no oncoming traffic. B. You may not pass under any circumstances. C. You may pass only if the line is broken on the other side. Answer: B. You may not pass under any circumstances. A solid yellow line on your side of the road indicates that passing is not allowed in that area. Question 33. True or false? You should use your horn to alert other drivers when you are passing. Answer: false. Use your horn only to alert others to potential danger or to avoid a collision. Question 34. When you see a pedestrian with a white cane, you should: A. Yield the right of way. B. Honk your horn to let them know you are approaching. C. Drive around them. Answer: A. Yield the right of way. When you see a pedestrian with a white cane, they are likely visually impaired. You should yield the right of way and allow them to cross the street safely. Question 35. When driving through a residential area, the speed limit is usually blank miles per hour. A. 25. B. 30. C. 35. Answer: A. 25. The speed limit in most residential areas is usually 25 miles per hour unless otherwise posted. Question 36. True or false? You should turn on your hazard lights when driving in heavy rain. Answer: false. You should not use your hazard lights while driving, as it can be confusing to other drivers. Instead, turn on your headlights to increase visibility. Question 37. A solid white line between lanes of traffic means: A. You may change lanes with caution. B. You may not change lanes. C. You may only change lanes when traffic is stopped. Answer. B. You may not change lanes. A solid white line between lanes of traffic indicates that lane changes are not allowed in that area. Question 38. When driving in a school zone, you should A. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children. B. Maintain your normal speed. C. Drive as fast as the posted speed limit allows. Answer. A. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children. When driving in a school zone, you should slow down, be extra vigilant, and be prepared to stop for children who may be crossing the street. Question 39. True or false? When parking on a hill without a curb, you should turn your wheels to the left. Answer. True. When parking on a hill without a curb, turn your wheels to the left so that if your vehicle rolls, it will roll off the road and away from traffic. Question 40. When you see a flashing red light at an intersection, you should A. Come to a complete stop and proceed when it is safe to do so. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Drive through the intersection without stopping. Answer. A. Come to a complete stop and proceed when it is safe to do so. A flashing red light at an intersection has the same meaning as a stop sign. Question 41. True or false? It is illegal to drive with headphones or earbuds in both ears. Answer. True. It is illegal to drive with headphones or earbuds in both ears, as they can prevent you from hearing emergency sirens or other important sounds. Question 42. What does a green arrow traffic light mean? A. You may proceed in the direction of the arrow. B. You must stop and wait for a green light. C. You may only turn in the direction of the arrow if it is safe to do so. Answer. A. You may proceed in the direction of the arrow. A green arrow traffic light means you have the right of way to proceed in the direction of the arrow. Question 43. True or false? If a bicyclist is riding on the roadway, they must follow the same traffic laws as motor vehicles. Answer. True. Bicyclists riding on the roadway must follow the same traffic laws as motor vehicles, including obeying traffic signals and signs and yielding the right of way when necessary. Question 44. When you see a yellow diamond-shaped sign with a black T on it, it means A. There is a T intersection ahead. B. The road ahead has a sharp turn. C. The road ahead ends. Answer. A. There is a T intersection ahead. A yellow diamond-shaped sign with a black T indicates that you are approaching a T intersection and should be prepared to yield the right of way or stop if necessary. Question 45. When you see a yellow diamond-shaped sign with a black arrow curved to the right, it means A. The road ahead curves to the right. B. There is a right turn ahead. C. You must turn right ahead. Answer. A. The road ahead curves to the right. A yellow diamond-shaped sign with a black arrow curved to the right indicates that the road ahead curves to the right, and you should slow down and be prepared for the change in direction. Question 46. True or false? You must stop for a school bus with flashing red lights, even if it is on the opposite side of a divided highway. Answer. False. If a school bus with flashing red lights is on the opposite side of a divided highway, you are not required to stop. However, if there is no physical barrier or median, you must stop. Question 47. When you see a rectangular white sign with black lettering that says one way, it means A. You may only drive in the direction of the arrow. B. You must yield to oncoming traffic. C. You may not enter the roadway. Answer. A. You may only drive in the direction of the arrow. A rectangular white sign with black lettering that says one way indicates that traffic is allowed to flow in only one direction, as shown by the arrow. Question 48. When you see a circular yellow sign with a black X and the letters RR, it means A. You are approaching a railroad crossing. B. There is a road closure ahead. C. You are entering a construction zone. Answer. A. You are approaching a railroad crossing. A circular yellow sign with a black X and the letters RR indicates that you are approaching a railroad crossing and should be prepared to stop if necessary. Question 49. True or false? You are allowed to drive on the shoulder of the road to pass another vehicle. Answer: false. It is illegal to drive on the shoulder of the road to pass another vehicle. Stay within the designated lanes and pass only when it is safe and legal to do so. Question 50. When you see a red octagonal sign with white lettering that says stop, it means A. You must come to a complete stop and proceed when it is safe to do so. B. You must slow down and yield the right of way. C. You may proceed through the intersection without stopping. Answer: A. You must come to a complete stop and proceed when it is safe to do so. A red octagonal sign with white lettering that says stop means you must come to a complete stop at the stop line or before entering the intersection and proceed when it is safe and you have the right of way.